Okay, guys, so I think the previous video just stopped my doing, but this is what the breakfast looks like, completely done. The Western egg, the sausage, the toast, the breakfast club, as Clay said. And this did not burn on the bottom. I know I'm using my hands, but my hands are clean, see? So it was fine. Clay's got his little breakfast out here. So anyway, we're going to eat. This is like part 2 of our morning getting started, so.
Well, we bought the grill, we might as well use it.
Exactly. How's it taste?
Good. Nice Western egg.
Is that egg runny? It looks a little runny on that end.
No, mine's not runny.
Okay. Didn't know. So it came out okay, so we can make eggs on the grill in those little pans or something. Okay, guys, so I'm going to put this on pause. We're going to eat our breakfast, and we'll be back. So you're going to move a lot of stuff in the building then?
Stuff out of the garage.
So we had our breakfast. So what do you think?
It's okay.
And Clay made a point, too, that if you have a propane tank heater grill, make sure you have a spare tank so you're not cooking and in the middle of it, it
Running out
dies.
of gas, yeah.
And what did I do this morning? I come running in, Clay, help me, I can't get it started.
Couldn't get it started. She didn't have the gas tank on.
It's been a while since I barbecued or anything.
You should always turn your gas tank off when you're done.
I didn't turn it off.
Just in case of...
Did you turn it off?
I will.
Okay.
Before I start my other business. You shut it off at the knob, it shuts off, but in case it gets tipped over or something, for safety reasons, because the dog gets wound up in everything, and if anybody's going to tip it off, there'd be the dog.
We're going to change his system. If you saw our previous video, Clay made a dog lead that prevents him from wrapping himself around and getting into stuff, because
He does that here.
usually we're out with him, so it's not a big deal, and he starts walking around, we just walk him back, but Clay made something that works out better, so. Our fuchsias are coming back a little too. Except that guy there, he's coming back, but it's not as fast. But I just replanted them last week.
It's getting blossoms on it. It's got a large blossom on the side here.
We bought these as a rescue.
Yeah, they didn't either overwatered or they didn't water them enough. And left them out when it was 40 degrees. So they went on sale and we picked them all up for it was a big one. We picked it up for $5 and Ruthie broke it into 3 pieces and it's coming back. Slowly.
By the end of the summer, it will be thriving. The reason being is I want a lot of plants, so sometimes if you don't want to pay $15 for a plant, you might have to rescue something. But I'm pretty good at rescuing it. But we've also bought some plants before that didn't make it. Mainly they were things that I was unaware that they were more seasonal, so they had done their duty, but they were still for sale. So you guys got to make sure you know what you're buying if you do that. Okay, I guess I'm going to see if I can get my hubby to drill me some holes in that pot.
I'll drill that first thing after I pull the tractor out.
Yeah, do you want me to bring your iced tea out?
Yeah, I'll need it out here so I've got it.
Okay.
Might take a break. Just sit it on the little table here and I may be mainly working in the garage, cleaning it up, finally.
No rain?
It's not calling for rain, but it is for tomorrow. So as much as I can get done today, I'm going to. Let it rain tomorrow and then I'll mow the lawn Wednesday. Grass is getting high, but I'll use the grass clippings to give to the chickens, the quail, and put it in my compost.
And Clay's going to put Paul out there, which is a funny looking UFO guy. And we're going to move that.
Hanging?
Pansy basket with the green beans where the eagle
Move it
is.
over here where the eagle is, and move the eagle on the porch.
Sorry, guys. It sounds... Okay.
And then we've got another big bird we're going to put over onto that stump.
Oh yeah, this. Should I show him?
Yeah, go ahead. I've still got to spray it with some clear spray.
He's gonna get sprayed.
And then he's going over on the stump over near the rock where we cleaned it all up.
And see that bird by the mailbox? Let's see if I can focus in on him. Well, anyway, he's in a previous video. I can't do it right now. It's early and I'm sneezing. But he's there. Look at this. My bamboo. Water him. I think he's underwatered now. He's overwatered, underwatered.
Well, he was in the sun. That's why he got
Burnt
a little burnt.
leaves.
And you got to have water in him. Because bamboo has to have water.
He was in the greenhouse and he was not happy. I thought he might like it. But then Clay told me.
Too much. You got sunburn.
Where were
They're
they?
They're a shade plant and they need water.
So.
But under this
He needs
roof,
he needs water right now, so I've got to give him some water.
it'll be fine.
Yeah, under this.
It'll grow back.
I used to keep African violets
It's
under
starting
here.
to green up a little bit.
Yeah,
Except for the leaves that got sunburnt.
Yeah.
You could just take that new set of clipper things I got you, and
They're sewing clippers.
but they'll work good for your plants.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna use.
I don't think we'll use them for sewing.
I can't see any projects I have for those. Okay. I'm gonna put this on pause. He's gonna go open up the garage after a bit. I'm gonna clean up the breakfast mess out here. And I'll turn off the tank for you, dear, since I'm up
Okay.
and you're thinking and I gotta get your iced tea.
Yeah, I gotta get my head together. Had a small cup of coffee. It didn't quite wake me up.
Yes, it does look nicer. We have to show everybody. Charlene, no. No, Charlene, no. She got the barks of the trees. We got to paint this now. Thanks to Charlene. Yeah, Clay went over there and mowed. I've got some compost stuff, some eggshells, and...
It was very full of weeds and sumac.
Yeah. We're not going to put the compost there. I have to put it in the back. I just wanted to tell you.
What?
I have some compost.
Yeah.
Coffee grounds. I'm going to put it in the compost.
I
heap.
got the compost ring in there. You shouldn't put things like apples and stuff in there.
Oh, you shouldn't put apples in there.
Oh, give them to the chickens and
What about lemons and limes?
the peelings.
Okay, that's good to know, because I didn't know this.
Banana peels are fine
Why not apples?
because you don't want to be drawing rats and mice.
Oh, okay, gotcha. There's Charlene. I love this cat. She is so good. And guys,
Because the garbage men haven't been here yet. Usually they're here like 7 o'clock in the morning.
we're looking for the garbage man.
Why is this guy going so
I do
slow?
sit down and have coffee too. Look.
This guy's going about 30 miles an hour.
I might have wanted to see. He's probably lost. The guy's probably lost. But anyway, I want to say good morning, guys. But I'm going to turn the camera back to my husband so I can...
You'd think it was a Sunday driver, but it's Monday.
He's probably lost.
Could be.
This is a main drag, and people get lost. And sometimes they ask us for questions. Usually they ask us more than that. More than directions, they ask us about our neighbor, because they always want to buy things in his yard, and he doesn't sell things in his yard. Are you going over there, Charlene? You going to take a run? She's a house buddy.
Probably looking for a mouse or a mole or a bird or something.
Yeah, I don't know what
She's a good hunter. But
Oh, I think she might be looking for something.
she's probably smelling that stray cat.
Oh, yeah. She likes him. She'll talk to him. But, boy, she'll wrestle with anyone she doesn't like. That gray and white cat practically lives here, as well as the red cat. There's a few more young... I haven't seen the young gray and white
I think
cat.
that orange tiger lives under the barn.
Yeah. He lives under the barn. A skunk moved under there, and he's out
I
now.
think he's gone now, but I haven't smelled him in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But either a skunk or a Bigfoot. They say he smells like a skunk. So.
Well, I know the red cat goes under the barn because...
But I don't think a Bigfoot can hide under the barn.
No. The red cat, I know, was living under the barn because he was coming. He's beautiful, but I fed him a few times, so he won't come to me. See, the problem with feeding stray cats is you have to have a dish out only during the day. You can't have anything out at night.
Or you get raccoons.
Yes, so you have to bring the food in. So...
But they have food.
At
all
the
day
restaurant.
long, so.
They go to the restaurant
Yeah,
over
They
there.
go to the garbage hoppers there.
So we're down to one cat, which is kind of nice actually. Charlene is a good cat. And so that's good. And we're not going to adopt her out or anything. Because I do need a cat to take care of the moles and mice. He's shaking his head. Believe me, that cat loves Clay. Every time Clay goes, that cat will do anything for Clay. For me, not so much.
I always talk to her, ask her if she wants out. She'll let me know.
She'll look at me like, I don't know. I don't know if I want it out. But she does do a trek. I want to train her more and the dog. But she's actually pretty much in the house most of the time. I let her in and out, but she's happy to be in.
It's nice to be able to see way down the road and see who's.
Oh, I know it. I love it. Because we can see all the way down the road now. The morning trucks.
Somebody's doing a lot of concreting because they've been going by about 8 times a day.
And the thought for today is only dealing truth.
Now the coronavirus thing is just about over. The traffic's back.
Yeah, it's getting back for sure.
During the holdout, we were lucky we got 3 or 4 cars a day.
Well, it's not really over for us. We still have to wear masks and all that stuff. But
When you go to the store and that.
but the people are really kind of like, just let's move on with our lives. Is that Donnie?
No.
Do you know who that was?
No clue.
He looked over. I just
They all
waved.
look over and beep, and
We just wave.
some of them I recognize, other ones I don't.
We just
But
wave.
that's fine. He must know me.
Well, sometimes they're going to work and
Well, a lot of people say they drove by and beeped, and that I was out here or working in the garage or something, and I don't see everybody that goes by.
yeah,
I don't always recognize their vehicles. That's something too.
I grew up on a street. It's so funny that everything that happened. It's funny how God works things out. I grew up on a street just like this, and my parents had a printing company. But now, if you're familiar with that area, it's in Baldwinsville on Downer Street. There's a Walgreens there now, but our house was like right there under. So if you're familiar with that area, my maiden name is Yingst. Actually was Juenst, but we spelled it Yingst. Just so you know. And what was your maiden name? Popo.
My knee's a little bruised from when I fell yesterday.
Oh yeah, Clay fell. It hurt. And then you thought you may have sprained your wrist too, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't think I did though, because my hand didn't swell up, and it was just a little sore where I think I hit my arm on the side of the wagon. That's why it's probably a little bruised.
And my wrist, if you guys remember, I broke my wrist, is doing a lot better. I'm such a trooper. It was broke for a week before I even went in.
It takes a couple of weeks more once you get the cast off. That
And how did the cast come off? No.
we had to cut the cast off.
Should I have said that? I took my own cast off.
It was during the lockdown, so
Yay. So I just said, you know what? I can't deal with this anymore. And
it was supposed to come off that day anyways.
Yeah, it was supposed to come off that day anyway. I would tell you right now, never do that. Never, ever, ever decide you're going to take your own cast off. You're going to see videos on YouTube and it looks so easy. Let me tell you right now, it does
That's
not.
because they had plaster casts. Yours was
Fiberglass. Yeah, but even the ones with fiberglass, they showed it on wrapping and it looked so easy. It wasn't easy at all. And it was a miracle we got it off. We almost went into the doctor anyway. See, what we did was we decided to do it the day before my doctor's appointment so that if we couldn't get it off, but we did get it off. But mainly because of the coronavirus and we had to travel really far.
Well, they wanted us to go almost 50 miles to go get it off, and normally we only go 20 miles to the hospital.
And it wasn't the distance, it was me. I woke up that morning, it's like, this thing is coming down. And Clay's looking at me, and I'm like, this thing's coming off today. And, so anyway, we did take it off and together, and it was not something, let me tell you, never do it. And plus, you still have your follow-up appointments and all that, but do not take your own cast off. I cannot stress enough, it is not easy. So, right? But, anyway, here comes another truck now. So beautiful out here.
It's got a cherry picker on it.
We talked to someone that when that snow came, because we had snow even in the beginning of May, they said that the cherry harvest was gone. Remember?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
There wasn't a lot of cherry blossoms. We got, after that last freeze, we had a lot of plum and apple and pear and peach blossoms. So it probably didn't affect those too much.
Well, we had asked because we knew the farmers, but like across the street was an apple orchard and it hadn't been producing, so they rented it out for corn. So we're watching the process of the corn going in.
They haven't even planted yet.
No, and it should be knee high by 4th.
You figure knee high by the 4th of July. That's the old saying, and as a farmer.
Sorry.
And they haven't even planted, and this is the 1st of June, so they got a lot of planting and side dressing to do if they want to get it up there.
We saw one guy come out one day, and that was, well, we saw a lot of people working, but to get the disc, you said the disc comes in. Mm-hmm. I'm learning a lot about farming. Clay and I have been married for 10 years, if you're new to our channel. So I've learned a lot in 10 years, and you know what I learned? You gotta be farming a long time to know anything, because it's 10 years, and I still got a lot to learn. Clay's been doing this all of his life, so that's been helpful.
I probably forgot more than I need to, because I haven't done any of it in years, as far as.
But you worked at all the big farms and such.
I worked mainly with the dairy farm, over there in North Wolcott.
Yeah, but Clay, when I get talking to Clay, we'll be talking, and then I'll be like, "How did you know this?" Well, I helped this guy. Like Clay's been doing this. It's like in his blood. He's been doing this so long, and everybody out here, most people out here, it's rural America. They have been doing farming. What was I gonna share about that? I had something to tell you guys about that. Oh, yes. We are the second largest growers of apples in the country up here in upstate New York, in this part of the country. Washington is first, and we are second. And so everyone around here has worked in apples, even me.
Wayne County's big for apples.
Yes, huge for apples. So I learned a lot about apples. Because when Clay and I first got together, I'd always done like office work and stuff, and there's really not a lot of work out here. So I grabbed a local job at a apple orchard, and I loved that because I learned all about the apples. So easy. I just put an apple in a bag all day. I loved it. But well, you do other things too. An apple packing house. Well, when they hired me, I said, listen, and I talked to the guy and I said, show me the entire, I want to learn how to do everything that you have. So, like, let me be the guy that, like, goes from department, like a floater, I guess. And then also, too, I talked to the owner about doing the sales and stuff. I'd have to travel and go far to, get interviewed and all that. And I was already half retired, you know what I mean? Wasn't starting my career, I was ending my career, right? But I did enjoy working there. I do it again, but we're retired now, and Clay needs me now. And I need him. So,
what's your temperature up there?
Okay, the temp right now, depending on where you are in the world. Okay, in the world, I think it's, in here, in America, it's like 59 in Celsius degrees, Canada, and elsewhere, it is 15 Celsius. So that's pretty cool.
It's chilly this morning, but it'll warm up.
Yes, it is. And
it's kind of nice, though.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful, actually.
Sun's warming everything up. Get the grass dried up, and Maybe if I feel froggy this afternoon, I may mow. I don't really want to because it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Don't mow today.
I like to let the rain get to the higher grass, and then when I chop it down when it is dry, I can rake it up within a few hours.
And then you can put all that dry grass once it dries out into the compost.
Yeah, I
Rather
want
than
to give some of the green stuff to the chickens and the quail first. So I'll just take a small box and a rake and rake up a bunch of it in a spot and give it to them, and then let the rest of it dry, and I'll run the sweeper over the lawn.
And sorry guys for rocking. If the video's going whoop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, it's because I'm sitting in my rocker. I gotta stand right up.
I thought it was another one of those cement trucks. They must be doing some construction somewhere. Awful lot of cement going.
Here it comes. Mr. Cement. There he goes.
They're always the Vitale Ready Mix.
It's ready to be
Here
mixed.
comes another one back.
Oh, let's see. We're going to not twirl too fast.
That's about the fifth one that's came through since I've been sitting here or more.
Oh, it is fun to watch the trucks. I love to watch the trucks. Priming. Yeah. Here they come. Action paved. This guy's got stuff. This guy's probably going to work.
Yeah, a lot of Vitales going down through.
It's a convoy.
Well, they are doing work on the roads down through here, but I don't think they'll be using concrete for that. You never know.
It's a convoy.
No, peace and quiet.
Oh, yes.
Figured I'd wait until the garbage man went through and then pull the garbage can back and start work, because I've got nowhere to throw the garbage that I'm throwing away from the garage. And
Well, yesterday got a little crazy because we had a buddy come over, which kind of stopped the work process, but it was okay.
But I was charging up my tractor anyways.
Yeah, and it's never. People are more.
All these little short trips with the tractor drain the battery down.
Oh yeah, tell about that story about what you need to do about idling your tractor and things like that.
You got to leave it idling to build up the battery. Because if you take it over there and shut it off, then you bring it back and shut it off. Because you got to shut it off. If you don't, when you get up off the seat, it would shut off anyway. So I had to figure out you had to push the brake pedal in, and there's a little lever underneath there you had to pull up to leave it in idling mode, just to keep the battery charged.
And yesterday was really crazy, so I did not get back to all your comments, but I do want to let you guys know that I do try to respond to the comments, and it is important to comment and all that, because it looks like YouTube's got some kind of thing with hearts and how many hearts you get and all this kind of stuff, so I try to comment for you guys, but you also might want to come back and see the comments that I make to you and what I'm saying to you too, because I know some people comment and then they go off and do their thing, but I know YouTube has a thing where, hearts and comments and things like that. So I think it's good to be part of the community, and I feel like you guys are all part of our YouTube family. I mean, you're not just a YouTuber to me. You are someone we love and care about. And I really want to encourage you to make it a practice to, comment if you would like to, and come back if you do comment and look at the response that you get, because like I said, we're all part of a nice little community here, and I did want to let you know that
Yeah,
I
we
do
do
read
love
your
your
comments.
comments.
Oh yeah, we do. Clay and I love reading your comments, and we love talking to you too, and as we're growing, because we are growing, I want to really just stay close to you guys, and we do not